Test come. Job tests. One day, the member of the heavenly court came to present themselves before the Lord. And the accuser, Satan, came. The accuser. You know John chapter 8? When Jesus came down from the mountain, the next morning, he went back right in the temple. Oh, Jesus said, did he start it when he was a child? Guess what? When the crowd gathered all together, they were listening when Jesus was preaching. He was interrupted. Have you been ever interrupted when you text? You don't want to hear anything. Have you ever, interrupted when you're in Facebook? The phone ring. You don't answer. Interruption. We don't like that. Jesus was interrupted with Pharisee, with the one who knows the law, the one who meditates from Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. They got it all. They mastered it. Then after that, from Esther also, Joshua also went to Esther. They meditated those 12 books. They got 5 books to this storybook. The 12 books is about history. The 5 books is about the law. The next, those 3 books, Proverbs, Psalms, Job, those are pottery books. They studied all. Then after that, there were 2 books, Ecclesiastes. They got it all. And Song of Song, they meditated all. Then after that, the 5 books, the major prophet from Isaiah all the way to Daniel. Then after the minor prophet, the 12 books, they got it from Messiah all the way to Malachi. They got to understand day and night. Then all they talk, the Pharisees, I think they didn't have a text. They call each other. Maybe they said, we got to test Jesus. We got to do something about it. They heard a lot about Jesus, but we have to do something. Here they come. Do you think they came with empty hand? They picked up all stone, all kind from the pot, the small child, all the way to big. Then we can ask him. Then interrupt Jesus. Hey, Jesus, what do you think? We caught this adultery woman red-handed. They know the law. We read, Moses told us to stone her and kill her. That woman, she might be pretty. No one be around her. She can help her family by going out, bringing the money. She was cast out from welfare. She was cast out from town. She had to feed her. You know what? She got caught adultery. I know. We're still making idol every day, even in the nation. We make a baby Jesus in a statue case and maybe 1 million people. God, the one I worship, is a living God. Jesus is not baby anymore. He grown up. Jesus, God is a spirit, my friend. Yes, we can make idol so many things at home, a little idol things for worship, and he has patience, God, with us. We got her. They waited. Guess what? Jesus, he heard that. He stood and started writing on the desk. Do you know what he was doing? He was checking the credit report. 3 credit report for each of them. He got it all. He gave a chance. That was spiritual credit report. Then they asked him again. Proceeded. They don't want to go. Guess what he was doing at this time? He stood up. A background check. Done. Prayed it out. And the Spirit, he sent it back to the heart. Whoa! pulled over you, you don't need to explain for him. He got it all there. When you go apply a job, they got it all about you. 5, 6, 7 pages. There's no way of sinful. Naturally, 100% sin, 100% righteous through Jesus Christ, 100% sinners through Adam. Anyway, once they got that blueprint, wow, they dropped all the rock. That is a conviction. And they left. They didn't even argue. You know what? What happened? They didn't bring the man who slept with her. Why they didn't bring that Pharisee? Why they didn't bring that mayor? Why they didn't bring that president with them? Why they didn't bring that captain with them? Why they didn't bring that rich man with them? He might got caught, yes, and answer and sit down, and maybe he say like this: I did not have any sexual relationship with that woman. He get away. He get away. Wow. Is there anyone else that can? They didn't do it, they left, and Jesus too. No more sin. He didn't condemn. Isn't it how we are? We're sinful. We do it every day, my friend. We do a mistake every day by hearing, by speaking, we make sin, by watching. Million married have a relationship online. The accuser Satan came with them. Where have you come from? The Lord asked Satan. I like that. It's written in English. He might say, God, don't never instead or never, I don't estaba in Spanish. Maybe in Ethiopian language, where yet never Satan. Maybe in Japanese, Anatawa, Doro, Kara, Kita, Te, Defka. Where were you? Maybe he said, maybe in German, Wo warst du? Wohin kommen Sie? But what we have is in English, where have you been? When God spake, Satan, who can stand before him? Satan answered the Lord, I have been patrolling the earth, watching everything that's going on. Satan, he was a Google. Yahoo, he was surfing everywhere. Oh, yes. Even Google will freeze. But he checked it out. Then the Lord asked Satan, have you noticed my servant Job? He is the finest man. He feared God and stayed away from evil one. Wow. He was blameless. He was a man of complete integrity. Isn't that beautiful, my brothers and sisters, when God testimony about you? Not my credit report. Let's not talk about that. He fears God and stay away from. Satan replied to the Lord, yes, but Job always put, look now, Job has good reason to fear God. Now, hello. And he tried to convince God. And you have always put wall protection around him and his home, around his property. You have made him prosper to everything he does. Look how rich he is. But reach out and take away everything he has, and he will surely cause you to your face. Sorry, I've been sick for 10 days. That didn't stop me. Problem? Job he has? Christmas time? We had fun. There was. Our prayer has to be changed. When your stove is broke, when your washing machine is stopped, when your microwave is not working, has to be changed. God will replace it. The God I worship, Jesus, barbecue grill, without sears, microwave. The God, Jesus, I worship, doesn't have any cholesterol on it. It's crispy, it feeds 5,000 people. Oh, it's all done. When Jesus gave, oh, there's no anything you can rate how many calories. They all sit and ate. That kind of God I have, my friends. What is yours? Can we stand when Satan accusing us? In Jesus, God is fighting for us. All right. You may test him. The Lord said, Satan, do whatever you want, everything to possess, but don't harm him physically. So Satan left the Lord's presence. Satan left temporarily. Satan tested when Jesus was 40 days. One day when Job's sons and daughters were feasting at the oldest brother's house, a messenger arrived at Job's home with this news. Listen up, my brother and sister. Your oxen were bound with the donkey, feeding beside them. When the servant rided, as the stole all the animals and killed all the farm hands, I am the one who escaped to tell you. One person only come to tell him. That is CNN News. Only one person, Anderson Cooper, came to tell. Media. Do you think he's going to stop there with Anderson? Second one, what he was talking. They stole all the animals. Your oxen were howling, right? And then, verse 16, while he was still speaking, another messenger arrived. Here he goes, Larry King. Another one comes here. And with this news, the fire of God has fallen from heaven and burned up your ship and all the shepherds. I am the only one who's kept to tell you. Whoa. My brother and sister, I've been visiting my farmers, my technician, electrician, or carpenter, or their own businesses. I've seen it and I walked with them. We get crushed, sad. All the income statement empty, nothing except that 4 wall, 6 sisters and 1 brother. Verse 18, while he was still speaking, another messenger arrived with this news. Your son has daughters who were feasting in their oldest brother's home. Suddenly, a powerful wind swept in from the wilderness and hit the house on all sides. The house collapsed, and all your children are dead. I am the only one who escaped to tell you. We all have, you and me, a little Job, a little Peter, a little of all the disciples they went through. At this time when he heard, the things will be changed. Verse 20, Job stood up and he stood up, he heard all the news. His prayer changed now. Stood up and tore his robe. Shave all the hairs. That was a symbol of grief. That was a symbol of sadness. When Jesus was separated with a God, and in the church, that curtain from bottom and torn up.